Did you know that St. Luke's University Health Network, based in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, has been recognized by the U.S. government as the highest performing health system in the United States for quality? You heard right. St. Luke's #1 recognition affirms our status as the top leader among the most respected healthcare providers in the nation, including Houston Methodist and the Mayo Clinic. To state it simply, if you want to receive the best care when you go to a hospital, come to St. Luke's.
See, Bo Dietl had that situation at the White House when the mayor came walking out of President Trump's office, and he was walking in, and Bo handled it great. I love Bo. But Rosenberg Mamdani would light this city on fire. May happen next Tuesday night. Anyway, talking about the great cop and Uncle Bo, we love Bo so much. Here he is for his Tuesday appearance, the great Bo Dietl. Bo, good morning, buddy. How are you?
Good morning, Sid. And, you really got to think about running for mayor. That is not an easy thing. They'll come at you all different ways. You'd make a great mayor, Sid. But in reality...
Hold on. Stop. Don't talk anymore. Give yourself a breath there, because I got to cut this up. I got to add, I've got Lara Trump, I've got Bruce Blakeman, I've got KT McFarland, Rachel Campos stuff. Yeah, I got the president, too, between us. But now I got Bo Dietl. I got to use that audio, because Bo ran for mayor. He did it. They screwed him. Bill de Blasio screwed him. The city screwed him. They smeared him on Easter Sunday in the New York Daily News. But Bo, you ran for the same reason. Why I would even consider it, because you'd have to be a crazy person to run for that job in this city, but you did it because you legitimately love this city.
I love this city so much. My kids, my grandchildren are here. And before I get into my Mandami thing, let me tell you, I'm just happy that the Long Island Railroad strike is over. A lot of people don't understand. The MTA is run by elephant ears. Jan Oliva. He's got ears like a friggin' elephant. And on top of that thing, a lot of people don't know what's going on with the MTA. This guy should be taken out. We got to look at one thing. You're talking about this $23 billion budget. Then there's a $68 billion capital plan that all of a sudden now you got $1.5 billion in overtime. Look at. I support all union guys, but some of those union guys on the Long Island Railroad were making up near $400,000 a year with their overtime.
What?
You know who was put out? The 300,000 people using it, and people that work for me that couldn't get to work, taking 3-4 hours. So before you go on strike, learn who you're going to hurt. You hurt the people. You got your raise. You got that. I support unions. I'm part of unions, but let's be real about it. Who suffered from this? The people that couldn't travel on the trains. You want to negotiate, you negotiate. The only problem is when you got a guy like Jano Leva, elephant ears, you can't negotiate in good faith because the guy don't have a clue. And it's just, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad everybody got everything. That's a lot of money, for these guys making up near $400,000 a year. That's a lot of money. So congratulations, Long Island Railroad Union guys. You guys did very good. Don't do this again. Don't hurt the people that take the damn train.
The only thing I don't want to hear today, because that was a great job there, Bo Dietl, great job. What I don't want to hear today is anybody congratulating the governor, because all she did was cause issues with this. She did nothing to help. All she did was cause issues.
Okay, and here, now we're going to stepping right in there. A lot of people don't understand what happened. See, Mondumi, he is running the city with fear. Oh, I need $8 billion. It's going to be short. He knew damn well that he couldn't run. He couldn't balance the budget. And then all of a sudden, the $8 billion, where do you think it came from? $2.3 billion came from deferring pension payments. They're borrowing from pensions. People don't understand something. So every fireman, every cop, sanitation workers, that means for every dollar they rated today, you're going to owe $1.61. That's what they're doing. They're not balancing the budget. They're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. And on top of it, what do you think this all happened about? That snaggletooth governor, that buck-tooth woman with that eye, she's got that eye makeup. Enough with that eye makeup. You look like a horror fight. She comes in there. You know why? She wanted one thing. She wants to suck up to Mondumi because she wants the Democratic votes of New York City. That's why she's doing this whole thing. And even Ken Griffin, all of a sudden, Mondumi thinks he's going to meet with my friend Jamie Dimon, who I know personally. Jamie Dimon should ream him another butthole, because right now.
Well, hold on. I'll tell you
leaving.
something. Let me tell you one thing about Jamie Dimon, because before you talk about people leaving, I will tell you that right after Mamdani won, I was very upset with Bill Ackman. I've come around on Bill now because I think his heart's in the right place, but he reached out the olive branch right away, but nobody reached out the olive branch quicker to Mamdani after he won than the aforementioned Jamie Dimon. I'll say something else about Jamie Dimon because I have these conversations with Larry Kudlow, and the president will tell you the same thing. He's not a friend. This guy is out there every day predicting the end of the world economically. We're going to have a recession. This is bad. That is bad. So you may like Jamie Dimon, and always a big deal in this city. He's a Mr. Money guy. But the truth is, he is not a friend of ours. He's not.
Well, all I know is one thing. When Mamdani talked about the working class, right? He raised the fees for ambulance rides and ESM treatment, increased parking tickets, bus lanes, expanded the permits. He's taxing the rich bullcrap. He's taxing the everyday people. People don't realize. It turns out that the young people that voted for this scumbag, the 20 and 30-year-olds, the jobs are not there. The rents are rising like crazy. And you know what? Something affordable, this word affordable, he is doing nothing. He's a piece of garbage. And then we're talking about with the cops. He blames the cops for the overtime. He blames he loves to blame. And the reality is this guy is a piece of garbage. Now you got the MTA. I got to go back with this. The MTA hired a company. One of the companies that's taken over every security company in the world. They're a $23 billion company, Allied Security. They put people on the job as long as they breathe, as long as they have a pulse, they put them as security guards. They underbid everybody. They were getting $30 million a year for security guards on the MTA. And all of a sudden they caught one of the guys selling subway things, having people come in there and taking money out of there. My problem is right now we have a security company that's the largest in our country. All they do is put bodies. And when I have to bid for jobs that I lose, they lose money to get it. And it sucks because I'm out there trying to put the better people. I tell people, you want good security, you got to pay people a decent wage. You can't give a minimum wage and expect for a decent wage. Oh, Bo, I want the cheapest security, but the best people with the cheapest. That's an oxymoron, you idiots. So that just bothers me. Okay, but this is important now. This is very important. Mrs. Ugly raises her head again. Randy Ugly Face Weingarten. She used $1.4 million of union funds to write her friggin' book about her liberal ideas. This ugly-faced woman. I don't know who's more uglier. She is ugly, and now she's taking money from the union. And on top of it, my guy is Elon Musk. I'm going to tell you about Elon Musk. First of all, I got to be very open about it. SpaceX, I got a little piece in there.
Okay.
SpaceX.
Yeah.
People don't understand something. What is Elon Musk? We saw him in action when he was finding all the fraud and all the theft in every one of our governmental institutions. He showed they're talking about somewhere between 30 and 35% of the trillions of dollars in federal contracts and federal monies there that are fraud and stealing. Elon Musk is one of the smartest guys in the world because he saw right through it. And right today, we're living. If we tightened up the theft, because we saw it's in Minnesota. Oh, just open up a Medicare office. Just put Medicare on it. Don't take your check. Nobody's checking this thing. Fraud is so outrageous across the board. And you know what? Elon Musk is going to be the first trillionaire. And I'm going to tell you something. Your phones that you got, it's a thing called, what are you doing right now? It's called Starlink. Every phone in the world will be Starlink. SpaceX, and I'm not trying to pump it up because I told you I have a little thing in there. I'm not trying to pump it up. This is going to be where the world will be going. Now, the other side, AI. They're the leaders in AI. So it's a natural. You got Starlink, you got AI, and this man has the one that discovered it all. He's the greatest mind. He hit on the fraud and the theft that was out there. I don't know why we shut him down. We should have let him continue, and he could have saved America. billions, hundreds of
No,
billions
I
of
think
dollars.
I think he had enough. I don't think we shut him down. I think the Doge you're talking about, he had enough. And look, you talked about it, Medicare and Medicaid. Dr. Oz is on that case. I mean, you had all these hospice centers in Los Angeles, big hospice buildings, not one person inside of them. We saw the great job that Nick Shirley did in Minnesota with autism centers and preschools. Nobody inside of them. New York's in trouble. Kathy Hochul, plenty of fraud here. So between, like I mentioned earlier, you've got Dr. Oz on the medical side. You've got Anthony D'Esposito on the labor side. You've got Lee Zeldin on the EPA side. President Trump's administration is doing a tremendous job. But it started with Elon, but I think Elon, Bo, had enough.
Yeah, but you know what? Also, all of a sudden, it's coming in out now about the BLM. Remember, BLM. This guy came out, this DeRusso. He called the movement total scam with the George Floyd. Nobody wants to know about that. And then the COVID scam. This ugly, she's not as ugly as the other one. How about the congresswoman over there with, what's her name? Etan Omar.
Elon Omar, right.
Yeah, $250 million COVID scare. It's all around there. These people should be getting locked up and put in jail. One more thing, very important. Bruce Blakeman, my friend on Long Island, that hope will be the next governor. You know what? You know how many criminal illegal aliens, including murders and sexual predators, in New York City? There are over 7,100 known criminals that they've released and are out there right now. What Blakeman has to do is go to the subway station where that 83-year-old Air Force veteran died and was killed by that illegal immigrant. Start going around and say, why are we not turning these people over to ICE? They are illegal criminals. Why not? I'm asking you, Mundummy, why not? Well, you know what? Your wife and you and your family should become victims, and maybe you'll look at it differently.
I mean, thank you, Bo Dietl, for another amazing performance and appearance on the program. Usually that's when people start to come around, unfortunately.
Get ready, Staten Island. It's time to celebrate 5 years of Very Hawks baseball.
Tuesday, May 19th at 10:30 a.m., it's morning baseball. Wednesday, May 20th at 6:30 p.m., have a pawsome time at Bark in the Park. Thursday, May 21st at 6:30, it's Pride Night with $5 Bud or Bud Light draft beer. Individual game tickets start at just $12.
Visit VeryHawks.com now to lock in your seats.